Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this late stage 2018 story of fire and ice. We have a situation going on that I'm trying to understand. The information has been trickling out thanks to our fellow watchman and warrior on the wall, Dabu 7. He's just put out a video, at least 20 people dead as tsunami hits Indonesia beach. Krakatoa's Junior's significant signal, get prepared, stay alert. I've been trying to figure out what is going on, and I don't exactly know, other than a major volcano eruption, which I have technically predicted. My planetary angular orbital momentum theory continues to return evidence that it is correct, and that seems to be directly correlated to the amount of troubles I'm getting in my own life. And I'll remind you, earlier this week, I literally almost died. I don't want to get into the details, but just it gets more tricky to bring you guys the truth every single day. Yeah, your government is shut down, so I don't know if you see my Twitter handle, but I've basically been calling myself the King of America since 1997. And not that I think I deserve a crown or a throne. I mean that as a form of obligation. Like, you're all my people, all the peoples of the Americas, and all good kings should make sure that their people, their land, and their animals are treated fairly and given a good world. So now that the government is gone, and we have no idea when they're coming back, A, I'm not surprised at all. We have a major volcanic eruption going on. And B, I'm not surprised we have a tsunami. And C, on Twitter, 99.9% of the people are still talking about politics, which my entire time here at Thor News, I've said, I don't believe in the political process at all. I think it's corrupt top to bottom. And so, on this full moon winter solstice, we just had a giant storm come out of the East Coast. And so, yeah, I don't know, take the Weird Weather Watch up a notch for sure. And I will do my best to keep you guys updated. Though I gotta say, man, I've been working my ass off all year. I put my life on the line every single day. And I would appreciate if some people would say, hey, thanks, we appreciate you. I know that I think on my birthday I got sent $11, so I celebrated with Chick-fil-A. And then they didn't have Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't complain. I'm just saying that's kind of been my year 2018. It reminds me, 1995, my Viking brother Fitzroy, after a near-death experience, said, Jesus can't save you every time. I said, yes, he can. And so I just want to say I love everybody. 2018, man. So yeah, this is my mood. Tyrion is my spirit animal for Christmas. Because it's a weird world, man. And there are many enemies to peace and prosperity. And I just hope I can count on good people of Earth to get better and do the right thing when the time comes. We had another weird 5.0 earthquake in Africa. I mean just one. But that's an odd place for an earthquake, my friends. And with the what it is that I did research, I don't know, in 2012 when the 6-year Scorpio cycle started, I gave up my belief in politics. I gave up my belief in sports. I started a YouTube channel and tried to learn the truth. And here we are. And so one of the things that I've researched and figured out in the last year is when all the gas giants are on the same side, you get volcanoes, earthquakes, the earth changes. And so now that we have all of the gas giants on the same side, until Jupiter comes around, which is like 6 more years, I'm pretty sure this shit is going to continue. And so, and it's going to cause changes in the sun too. We're an entire solar system. You know, it's like they put up the Hubble telescope and then we got smartphones and science is like, we know everything. And they don't, man. If they knew everything, they could use solar power to give everyone free power, you know, or they could at least improve or come up with a new invention other than the 1880 combustion engine. You know, you got electricity, the Bell telephone, and then the combustion engine in 1880, and then really cool inventions just kind of stopped, you know? And that's kind of where we're at, where civilization has been stuck since then. And now we're at the point it's like diminishing returns. They're doing everything they can to keep us in the old phase. But Uranus, every planet went retrograde this year. And people say that doesn't matter, but it's like planets give off energy, planets give off frequency, planets give off sound. And so where planets are in the solar system in relation to the others, it matters. This is all weight. This is all mass. This is all movement. Roche limits, you know? And so I think on the 7th of January will be the first time we don't have a single planet in retrograde. And right around the same time, that will be when Jupiter leaves Scorpio and enters Sagittarius. Thank God. And so, but if you just look at this, Earth has been in the Eris vicinity for like 2.5 months now. And so with Uranus up there. So shit has been crazy. And hopefully I think it'll calm down when we get to about here and then come around. But our next Eris alignment will probably be sort of nasty. We're going to have to watch out for that. I think that's in March or April. Oh yeah, and another thing, man, I figured, you know, we have the tsunami, and I'm saying, this was an hour ago, and I'm like, tsunami? I'm not hearing shit. I mean, I got this tweet from, because I follow a bunch of weird people in other countries. That's the only way I'm getting this Krakatoa major volcano eruption. In the normal media, you're not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any reports yet of tsunamis killing people. That's why guys like me and Dabu and Dutch Sense and Suspicious Observers, Mr. BBB333, Higher Truth Channel, Into the Air, anybody, especially now government shut down, you need us. You want us. We represent the people. We're here to try and tell you the truth. And BP Earthwatch, although he gets caught up in the political games more days, you know, the majority of the time, most of us are here trying to tell you the truth. And we're not making bucks, and we're under fire. And all the support you can give us would help. Civilization definitely needs a makeover. You know, you can donate kisses or hugs, you know, most beautiful women on the planet. Yes, that is one of my weaknesses. I really love really beautiful women. It's just, we're not perfect, and I'm not perfect. And yes, I think the most beautiful women on the planet are fucking gorgeous. And so here's a storm that is, you know, it's like 10 days away. But look how giant. It's like, I've been talking about this. This is bigger than the United States. And then this thing just sits and rotates for like 5 days. That's like 130 mile per hour wind gusts. So shit is going down. So I'm not surprised that governments are working together to distract everybody. All I got to do is say Brexit Trump, and everybody's triggered one way or another. You know? And this happy full moon, y'all, it is a Selena 0 degree Cancer cold moon. I'm hoping I can help warm you up, and you can help warm me up. Yeah, and shit didn't make sense in 2016. Shit didn't make sense 2017. Shit don't make sense now. And I know a lot of people are like, I have it all figured out. And they don't. Yeah, I need to get healthy, see? Went out. I left the house last night. It felt good. Assemble your crew. Yeah, but this is kind of like all the weather Twitter people out there, you know, for the government shutdown, we got to step up and give people the important information. I'm trying to find you guys something. And that's why what do we do? Okay, where am I at? And so, you know, and to do this and have done it as well as I've done it, you know, I like to listen to people's opinions, take in good data. But at a time where, you know, people always are telling me exactly what's going on and this is what it is, and getting mad if I don't agree with them or if they disagree with me, I can't think what is less valuable than the shit people say today. You know, everybody's talking all the time. And so, you know, I don't know. I looked at my thing. I got like 50,000 comments this year, and even if 1,000 of those are like, "I hate you, you're an idiot," that's still like an energy wave that comes at you. And so, here it is. Here's the big point. I'm just saying because I'm pretty sure some people are gonna disagree with this or get upset. But Christmas earthquake 2018. I picked up the pattern, but J.C. Jane Jetson put the 46P big dick in the hole. Good job, team. And thanks, Jane. I love you, no matter how many times you try and kill me. I'm cool like that. All right, so yeah, Christmas 25th. And she put it together because you know how we had 4 7.0 earthquakes in 21 days. She was like, you know, ordnance, the connection. Last time I came around, we had a bunch of earthquakes. And so I looked on the 5-day pattern. It went November 30th, then the 5th, then the 10th. It skipped the 15th. And then it had a 7.0 on the 20th. And then, so now the next pattern would be Wurtnan. And so on this 5-day pattern, I checked. And so, yeah, the sun, earth, and then Wurtnan will come into alignment on Christmas Day. So we may see a 7.0 Christmas earthquake. And where? I don't know. Because, like, if you look at, I mean, I know that everybody's talking about tsunamis today, and I'm going to try to figure it out, look into it. But, you know, that's one of the things as we've been programmed. Like, Americans were programmed to hate Americans. Whether you're a Republican or Democrat, atheist, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, everybody's programmed to hate somebody for some reason. So that way, if you don't care about what's happening to people in Puerto Rico or California or the floods in South Carolina, Florida, hurricanes, then you're definitely not going to care if a bunch of people die in a tsunami in Indonesia or in Mexico. Or, I mean, do you see how it works? I mean, one thing about when Alex Jones got shut down by 6 tech companies in like a day, which would technically be collusion, it just showed that the corporations are unified. Okay? And so they're unified, man. And that is why I have been stressing that we have to come together as people. That is the only way we have any power. And that as a Christian, I recognize all the people are like, this is all supposed to happen. No, God gave us free will. So our actions are important. I was raised Lutheran. I'm not an evangelical who thinks just my belief in God and talking about God makes me a good person. James said, works without faith is dead, and faith without works is dead. So you have to be a good person and try to help the world around you. I mean, just saying, oh, the Revelation says we're all going to die and the end time's here and I figured it out. That is about being as lazy as a Christian as you can be. At no point did Jesus Christ, God, or the Holy Spirit tell us to just lay down and let the devil ride his motorcycle up our buttholes. Okay? That's why I do what I do. And I thank you guys. You guys have kept me here and kept me doing it. Although it's a roller coaster every month. Will I survive? But I do every time. But dang, I'd like to have a little fun over the next 9 days of the year. The only way I'm going to do that is through you guys' contributions and donations. You know? And shit. But I don't know. The people who are against me, they're pretty damn big, man. Their systems and resources are fucking impressive. I'll tell you that. Anyway, I love you guys. And this is Asteroid Fight Club meeting. And I always think it's hilarious when someone down thumbs an Asteroid Fight Club's meeting. You know? That's the funniest thing ever. But so yeah, I'm trying to pull my shit together and get on the ball because it's A, you're king, and although I recommend highly uniting all the Americas, and then building a highway that connects Russia all the way down through a superhighway to the mountains, down through here, down through, and then building new cities of the future in Canada, Alaska, America, Mexico, South. Like, if we had medium and long-term plans, we start with Stanley City, the city of the future. We can find work and we can provide everything for everybody in a world of abundance. I think humanity would be surprised at how well and how fast we could start to do really great things if we all started to work together. And with all the attacks that have been on me in the last year or two, and last 3 months, there have been literal attacks. So God's kept me around every single time. And it's taken a couple miracles to keep me here. And miracles have happened to keep me around. But every day is a miracle. Life is a miracle. Life is a gift. So I just want to say, as long as you got people who love you, a roof over your head, you're blessed, I'm blessed, we're all blessed. And so we need to take our blessings to make more blessings for all people instead of trying to hoard and hate. Hoard and hate has led us to this. And if it isn't clear now that we have to make major changes to all of our systems, then it may be too late for you in Asteroid Fight Club. That's never too late for anybody. Me converting one evil person to good is like 1,000 victories. So just hang in there. I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Let's have some fun. All right? I want you to dance for me a little. I want you to put on your favorite songs and do a little dancing. A little Spooky Action Jackson is back. Stand down. Go ahead and relax. I love you. Stay cool.